Good afternoon, Sagittarius. It's been a while. I did not provide any November readings, but alas, here we are for December 2023. We are at the last month of the year. I cannot believe that. So let's jump right in, okay? I've already shuffled your cards. I'll be taking 3 from the top, okay? Kind of gods, goddesses, archetypes, and different forms of consciousness will be surrounding the beautiful Sagittarius for the month of December 2023. Card number 1, we have the 9 of Wands. Approaching some sort of end of a cycle, encouragement to keep on going and to persist through it. Okay, the 7 of Wands too, keeping your boundaries, holding your boundaries. Another card of persistence. The battle is almost over. Holding your ground, holding your territory. Okay. And then we have the 4 wands. So all wand cards. We have all fire cards. Okay, this is like a portal. This can also be marriage. So we'll have to see if we have anything that signifies any sort of love coming in for you. This could be some of the things that you were working on during the 11/11 portal as well. Encouragement to keep on going and to persist with whatever you've been working on during that November 11th, 11/11 portal, okay? Happiness is on the other side, so you're encouraged to keep going. Cool start. Okay, we'll get 3 more cards to get a little bit more clarification and information. Okay, here we go. Card number 1. Oh, first of all, I want to just say the King of Cups is at the bottom. So we are being encouraged to maintain our emotional regulation and to maintain our stoic abilities and to maintain our calm during any sort of turbulent situations or occurrences that are happening in our outside environment. As you see here, he does have choppy waters surrounding him, but he is a-okay and he is good to go. He is prepared for this. He kind of predicted that it was coming. Take that as you will on global event situations. As I'm speaking today, the bombing or the suicide attack on the Rainbow Bridge just happened. So this is interesting, and that should be interesting to watch. But that could be the catalyst for something. So we're being encouraged to maintain our calm during situations that might be turbulent. Okay, then we have here the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. So a lot of fast moving situations coming in for you. So whatever you were working on during that November 11/11 portal, results might be coming in quickly in the month of December now. So we are being encouraged. I have 4 planets in Sagittarius, so I will include myself in one of these in this reading. So we are being encouraged to persevere through the choppy waters, persevere through any sort of blockages that might be seeming to come through, because in the month of December, there's going to be fast movement regarding this, okay? Let me just get finish getting the reading, and then we'll dissect into it a little bit more. Then we have the Empress on the other side of that portal, okay? We are creating abundance. We are manifesting it with the scepter that we are holding in our hands. We are the creators of our own reality, okay? We can create things with our minds. We can create things with our thoughts. Okay, we create things with our focus. And that is what the 8 of Wands encourages. The 8 of Wands encourages us to set our aim at something and focus on it and maintain your focus despite any distractions or anything that's happening in the outside world. We are to maintain our razor-like focus. Aim at what you want and shoot, and do not deter from your goal. Okay? And then we have, last card, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Pre-Empress card. Okay. And on the bottom, we have the King of Swords. So 2 kings on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So maybe you might be, there is possibility here for some of you to meet somebody that is a Taurus, perhaps, for love. Or you might be between, if you're a lady, you might be in between 2 different gentlemen. Okay. But for the most part, I think this has to do with projects that you might be working on, or goals that you might be having that you want to pursue. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is a card that signifies the a battle that is almost over. Okay, he's at the nines. 9 is approaching completion. Okay, now he is very wounded and he's tired. Okay, he's the wounded warrior. And all of these wands behind him signify battles he has fought and won and dealt with, and they are his traumas and his lessons that he's gone through in his whole life. Now, you never regret anything that you've gone through because it has made you who you are today. Okay? All the struggles, all of the hardships have made you who you are today, and we should always be grateful for these things. Mind you, things will keep repeating it. Themes with regards to situations that are hardships will repeat themselves if we do not learn their lesson. Okay, so try to see the underlying pinning lesson and theme that the universe is trying to teach you during your moments of hardship. Is it teaching you about yourself, your resilience? What things get you upset, like work environments? Why are you still working there? What would you rather do? Start asking. These accents keep coming up for me. Start asking yourself things like this to come to the conclusion as to what is the precipitating factor that is making you feel this way, and then come up with a plan to get out of it with your focus. Okay. This card signifies that you should not give up and that the battle's almost over. You need to dig deep down inside and get that perseverance to finish it until it's done, because it will work out, and it will. You mean you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the pre-Empress energy. Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. And then we have the Empress. So you are on the right path. You are on the right path. You are utilizing the right momentum to get to this goal that you have. You might be coming up, it might be growing weary. And this is the card that signifies that if you have any resistance that you are feeling to perhaps quit your goal, or the most resistance comes right before we take off and right before we get success. So you need to keep pushing through this. Okay. Utilize all of your lessons that you had in the past, and all the things that taught you that were hard for you and that wounded you and made you the wounded warrior. Use those to arm yourself to aim where you want to go, and to utilize them as a strength and as a weapon in order for you to become the Empress. Now, this doesn't mean if you're a man that this doesn't apply to you. This is the energy surrounding the Empress, okay? And when I look at it this way, I was going to say that, we have here that the gentleman is pointing at her scepter or at the Empress, but initially what it does It is pointing at the Seven of Wands. Okay. Use your arrows of your past trauma, and now you're using them as a weapon. You've learned all your lessons, and now you're using all of that ammunition to kill and to destroy those that are opposing you. It's your secret weapon. Dig deep down inside. Dig deep down inside and hold your boundaries. Hold your boundaries that you've learned that you needed to establish from past situations. Because these will help you. You're not alone. You have all of your lessons that you have learned in the past to be used as ammunition in this current battle that you are fighting, this current obstacle that you need to overcome in order to become the Nine of Pentacles energy and then the Empress. Hold your ground. Stick to your values. What are your values? You've been through many lessons that have made you question what your values are. Sagittarius is a very philosophical sign. Okay. So, moving into this new world in December and onward, especially with after the last 3 years, you are going to have to navigate based on your values and based on the lessons that you had to go through, because we are on divergent timelines right now. The world is changing. This is at the foundation at the middle of your reading. So it's the Empress. So you are being encouraged to follow your heart. You're fertile with ideas, and you have the ability to create abundance out of nothing by using your manifestation. This could also signify pregnancy as well. So if you're having trouble conceiving, perhaps you need to just keep on trying. And on the other side, we have celebration, right? Marriage too, could be. It's on the other side. And the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles signifies independence, luxury, and honing in on a skill that is very unique and is very niche-like. She is tending to grapes in her villa, and grapes require much skill and a specific environment to grow. And so she has this specific skill that not everybody has, and she has this specific environment that is perfect for the grapes to grow. And she has been accumulating in these she's planted her seeds. Okay? They've gestated and now they are ready to be harvested, these pentacles. Right? And she has the ability to be philanthropic in her endeavors. She has 9 pentacles, but she is willing to give away 3 and keep 6 for herself at all times, because you know what? Self-care and taking care of yourself is really important right now. Because what have we learned, especially in the last 3 years, that the government does not have your back. The government may seem like it wants to, that it is there to take care of you, but you're smarter than that. You know that they are not, and you need to start taking care of yourself. So doesn't mean that you have to be cold and not aware, not empathetic and compassionate to others that are in need. No, we have enough to give, and we will give a third or whatever you can, but you always need to be able to take care of yourself first to make sure that you are comfortable. We are here on this world to, and especially as we are rising in consciousness to other dimensional levels and frequencies, that it is our birthright to enjoy abundance. And it is our birthright to be able to enjoy this world on a physical level through abundance. So do not feel shame in that. There is more than enough abundance for everyone to tap into. Okay. But they need to be vibrating at that frequency for it to come to them. So that being said, another card of focus. On a normal Rider-Waite deck, she has a falcon on her arm that is blinded. So she's trading her focus to her immediate environment, not focusing out on all the chaos that is happening in the world. She is in her little homestead. She is in her little villa that is walled, and she can grow her own food. She can take care of herself. She can create abundance and fertile environments, right? She's Venus. So take that as your reading for the month of December. Keep going with what you're doing and have persistence and utilize all of the hardships that you have overcome as ammunition in your weapon to bulldoze down any obstacles and opposition that you might have and any blockages that might impede you on getting to the other side of this doorway, this portal. Okay? Aim and focus, and you will obtain what you are after. Have a wonderful December and happy Yule and merry winter solstice. See you soon. Bye.